Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another request for Dragon Mare, who liked my Metal Gear Ray colors so much, they asked if I could do them again on a Zuda or Zuda F. So here we are on the Zuda F. And that is something I enjoy using. I like the fast things, generally, and the Zuda F is one of the faster ones. It has an it has a sniper rifle. It has a converted version of the standard Zuda's anti-ship rifle that is meant for anti-mobile suit sniping. Causes heavy stagger, just like the anti-ship rifle does. Has, I think, an extra round, but you still have to stand still to fire it, but it has fantastic range and that heavy stagger, and that's enough. Like the standard Zuda, it also has a Surpass as a sub-weapon. Unlike the standard Zuda, it has a Zaku machine gun sub-weapon, much like the high-mobility Zaku's, which has 100 rounds. So having a build-stun sub-weapon with a lot of ammo is one of my favorite things, as you've seen with the Gelgug. So yeah, I enjoy using that. And let's see. Hopefully I don't sound too bad. The allergies are starting to clear up. It's going to take a while. I've got the assist, I'll take that. But yeah, just... It's, again, not running a fever. Blood oxygen level is fine, which means, you know, there's no sign this is anything more sinister. It's just I have a lot of crud in my throat and in my lungs, and every morning when I wake up it feels like the concrete fairy has visited my sinus cavity. So, yeah, it's just, it's allergies aren't fun. But I'm getting there, but I probably still sound a little off, so that is why. And decided to just get out of there because I couldn't get a clean shot on anybody, and I'd get surrounded if I did stop to shoot from that angle. So I'll stop to shoot from this angle and miss. Great. Now, just going to go over here, use the Sturmfaust to keep this person still. Got a standard swing off and backed up so my downswing wouldn't knock down my teammate. Gundam just got me with its hammer. Might have been an allied Gundam that hit me with the hammer. Yeah, I think it was, but I'm alive, so... Hammer doesn't do damage, it just knocks me over and lets the enemies do damage, which I'm taking quite a lot of that, but there's like 4 things kind of staring at me here, so... But I am just going to tackle kill that, and if I die after that, so be it, because I at least got a kill in. Sometimes when I get myself in these bad situations, which I do entirely too often, that's the... mindset I tend to take. It's like, okay, can I take somebody with me before the consequences of my actions inevitably catch up with me? And often enough I can. About 10 seconds left to respawn. We only have one checkpoint, which is not ideal, but it is at least some place to attack from without being pinned down at our base. So it's a start. That is some type of Dom. Might be a Dom trope, and not sure. Either way, just going to follow up with the machine gun because I was too far away for the Sturmfaust. And tagged it again, so somebody can hopefully follow up. I'm just going to get closer to it because there's too many enemies elsewhere. And I'd really like a little bit of distance before I started firing on this thing. Fired into a cloud of smoke and missed. That is a G-line, I think standard. Yep, that's the standard. Knocked it down. And that... I'm sure there's more damage-efficient ways to deal with things than to just knock them over. 2 big swings are good, but if you can keep somebody stun-locked for long enough, but you do run out of boost eventually. And when you do, it's sometimes the knockdown's your best option. Or at least it's my best option. You probably play differently. Got another kill there. But yeah, it's, I've been playing a lot lately, trying to get new rounds in. I've gotten a few decent ones here and there. I've gotten some decent material, and it's starting to come up. And I did send sorry for that because I did not mean to knock over our the Freak Custom and get them killed. So very, very sorry about that. Let's see. This Blue Destiny 1 or 2 is about to die, though. I was not the one who killed it, but I'll take what I can get. And that's a kill. And let's see. Now I just need to find another good angle to fire something from, which... This might be a little too open, but there is an assault gun tank. Unfortunately, since there's that little bit of lag when it fires, I hit the little tower on the building there. But yeah, I was not able to hit the assault gun tank. I hit the building with my Sturmfaust instead. No luck. And here's that G-line standard. That's the nice thing about a heavy stagger main weapon, though. If you can get a line on somebody charging in on you, you can stop them. You know, if they have maneuver armor, other weapons will not necessarily do so, but yeah, even with maneuver armor, the least you get is a standard stun if you hit them, I do believe. And most things I think that cause heavy stagger regardless. I'm pretty sure I have seen some situations where my heavy stagger got reduced by an effective something or other, but I can't remember specifically. Again, head still full of gunk, so you know, please, for now at least, blame any issues with what I'm saying on that. We'll let reality reassert itself in some other day. 2,800 damage there. Didn't mean to dodge roll. This is my new controller. I did have to get a replacement, and I'm still getting used to it. Just that little period when the tolerances on everything are still nice and crisp, it just is a slightly different feeling than your standard PS4 controller, so was still getting used to that. Got blindsided by something as I was going in for the downswing, so that's not always the best option, obviously. But yeah, that didn't work out, but somebody else finished the high-speed dom, so that's okay. Now if they can finish the Blue Destiny that ambushed me, that would be great. But yeah, I walked right into that. There's nobody to blame but me for that. But I'm going to throw out some support fire here. Gelgood Ground is doing Gelgood Ground things. Pretty sure that person's on top of a building, which hopefully they'll be too busy scoped in and sniping to really notice that I landed support fire on them, but we'll see. It's always nice when they stay in the middle of it, but, you know, it doesn't happen every day. Did that time, though. Minute left. We've got a 2,000 point lead or thereabouts, which is not terrible. A little bit more because that G-line standard just died, so... And bam. And bam once again. And there we go. Yeah, so sometimes the fastest attack is the best attack, though, and when somebody is down and about to receive their iframes, that's what you do. 40 seconds left. We've still got about a 2,500 point lead. Not too bad. Somebody just went up on the building. I'm not gonna engage too furiously here. I mean, once you've got somebody stunned, do what you can do. But yeah, didn't really mean to dive in there until I, you know, created that opening, because just kind of don't want to get too reckless with the end of the round coming up and us having a lead. But yeah, like for example, now here's the back row, which I didn't time that exactly right. The person is at least knocked over. Looks like I'm not sure. I guess there's an enemy Gundam, but it has Beam Saber, and I am out of feet and out of time. So, but I survived it, so I think I only died, what, twice? That's not too bad. And yeah, I think that color scheme does work pretty well on the Zuda F, so I hope you liked it, Dragon Mare. 3,700 out of 12,000 points, that's not bad. The Ifrit Custom got top damage at 100k, very nice. And 7 kills and 3 deaths, I forgot about one. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Sadly, unless something has changed since I recorded this, I was not able to get the Zeta Gundam with Hyper Mega Launcher, which is kind of a shame, but as I always tell people, it will stay in the lottery even when it's not on rate up, so there will be a chance.